about something. Obviously, earlier in the week we got the Xbox Developer Direct.
Do not redeem it.
Playground, Forza Horizon 6.
Do not redeem it.
That game-free game called.
Do not redeem it.
So looking forward.
Do not redeem it.
Another thing that came out that was kind of irritating, and every day I get reminded that I'm still there's still a console war.
Here we go again with this, man. I mean, you went to PC game and you still involved in console wars, bro. Nobody cares about this pony banter. Because guess what? If they want to use that excuse, well, it's kind of an exclusive. Well, you know what's kind of an exclusive? Is the fact that Expedition was on Game Pass Ultimate and it wasn't on your subscription. But you see, you don't see Xbox fans taking these type of takes. You know, the problem is that you ponies ain't got no more ammunition to console war, so this is the type of logic that you people want to use. And the funny thing is, people will say, damn, Gamester, that is actually quite a good point. So yes, you might have access to Halo Campaign Evolved, but you don't have the kind of exclusive access of playing it through Game Pass or having the option to purchase it. Well, there you go. There's that kind of exclusive. If that's the type of logic you people want to be using. You know what I mean? Well, I guess it's kind of an exclusive because they put it on Game Pass before they put it on PlayStation Plus Premium. You don't see Xbox dudes doing that, but now after what I said, they might. Because the funny thing is, you guys want to talk about kind of exclusive. Oh, it's the primary platform. Well, understand that even though PS5 is the primary platform, that Microsoft is getting the new game-free game on Game Pass, even though it's going to drop on PlayStation, but it's kind of exclusive because you can play it through Game Pass Ultimate without having to pay for it, besides your subscription service. So is that considered kind of an exclusive, or is this some term you guys just made up so you guys can continue the console war? Gamester with another W.
Taking place, because there's things you just not like. For some reason, there's still things that people are engaging in. So,
and you engage in them also. Ain't you supposed to be the PC gaming? And you shouldn't be worried about these things, man. I thought, didn't you unplug your Xbox out of your living room so you don't have to deal with these problems? But yet, for some reason, you still jumping into the limelight for this crap?
There was a report from Jason Schreier. I think he had like his GTA leak or something where they were talking about the game potentially not making it this year. But also in some of his commentary, Jason Schreier said that GTA 6, PlayStation's the main platform for the game. It's kind of like a PlayStation exclusive.
I've never heard this, man. You know, even when timed exclusivity was a thing, I mean, you guys had a better chance using this kind of crap when it was at least a timed exclusive. Did they say it was a kind of an exclusive for Xbox when they dropped Indiana Jones on that platform first? Did they say it was kind of an exclusive when Gears of War Ultimate and, you know, whatever other games have been on Xbox that get ported over? Did people say it was kind of an exclusive then? Did anybody say this? Come on, man. You fanboys. And the funny thing is, it's coming from the PlayStation fans. You don't see Xbox fans using this type of logic. It's PlayStation fanboys. Because they know that the console war is over, nobody cares, and they got to find every single thing to keep the pony banter going. That's all it is. But at the end of the day, this game is not kind of an exclusive because it's not even an exclusive at all. So this whole, well, it's my primary platform. Bro, imagine if they used this logic. Super Monkey Ball dropped on GameCube and then they had ports to other platforms. Well, I guess it was kind of an exclusive because it dropped on the GameCube first. Matter of fact, I guess you could say it's kind of an exclusive because Super Monkey Ball just happens to work better on the GameCube controller because of its 8 directions. That it's, you know, unlike the other ones like PlayStation. I've played it. I'd rather play Super Monkey Ball on the GameCube because it's for some reason the GameCube controller is just perfect for it. I don't know if it's just the 8-directional movement from it, but the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 cannot. I'm telling you, it can't even hold a candle. They're good versions of the game, but I'm telling you, man, once you play the GameCube version, I guess it's kind of an exclusive, right? Because it just doesn't have that same level of fluidity.
Expect that Sony is planning its
crazy
entire calendar around GTA. So I said, in response, I tagged Jason Schreier and I asked him, I was like, how can a game be exclusive if it's not? are you alluding that an Xbox version of the game will not exist? And people took really offense to this, to the point where, and the reason why I asked that is like, why use the terminology of us kind of like an exclusive? PlayStation, it's the PlayStation, the main platform. It's kind of like a PlayStation exclusive.
It makes no sense. Just like that, in that case, Helldivers 2 is a PC exclusive because that's where the game did better. Same with Stellar Blade. Same with all the games that dropped on PlayStation that do far better. I guess Elden Ring is a PC exclusive too, since the game sold better on PC than it did even on consoles. So I don't know what we're doing. I mean, at the end of the day, I think this type of stuff is stupid. I think you fanboys need to grow up. I mean, you guys say we just do it for fun, but what's fun to be had about lying? You guys are just straight up blatantly lying now at this point, you know, and obviously fools like Kidsmoove jump onto this and feels impacted by it, but we all know I get a good laugh at it because I think it's stupid.
Oh, it's something kind of like an exclusive if it's not. You know,
What's kind of an exclusive is how I can get all the games from Xbox through Game Pass Ultimate while ponies have to pay $60 to $70 for the same set games. You know, it's kind of an exclusive how Avowal dropped on Xbox before it did on PlayStation. I guess that's kind of an exclusive, technically, right, Jimmy? Like, oh my goodness. I mean, we're, and the funny thing is, even though I wouldn't have agreed with that stance, but at least that stance would make more sense. Like Helldivers 2 is kind of an exclusive because it was on PlayStation and then it dropped on Xbox. I guess that quote-unquote makes a little sense. But when you are talking about a third-party game, a game that's potentially dropping on Xbox and PlayStation at the same exact time, there's something wrong with you people. There's something physically wrong with you people. You know, so I guess 2K is a PlayStation exclusive because they got more of an install base that plays the games than Xbox. Come on, bro. You guys are doing too much, man. And this is why I try to tell you, console fanboy warriors, stop with this crap. Y'all, all you guys are just making yourself look stupid.
What's kind of like a PlayStation exclusive is currently Death Stranding 2. What's kind of like a PlayStation exclusive is this that cold game that they just released that's doing terrible. Like those are kind of like
Sony started this year off with a banger.
Don't exist on another platform. So I just don't understand why one would engage in this. The game's already been revealed and confirmed to be coming out for PlayStation and Xbox Series X and S. You know what I mean? We understand Xbox is not in the greatest competitive state, but to pretty much have the public pretend that it's not coming out on another platform.
I mean, that's all ponies do. That's all they like to do is pretend and act like what they're saying is legitimacy. Like they have no legitimacy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, a lot of these PlayStation channels ain't nothing but Xbox channels in disguise because that's all they talk about. They talk about Xbox more than the Xbox channels. The only reason why I watch the Pony ones is because I get the Xbox information and also get a good laugh to go with it.
I think it's kind of stupid. So me saying that, if you can see the stats, I'm going to scroll down. I got 68 replies. And yeah, people aren't really feeling that take. Understandable. We all have rights to our own opinion.
No, you don't. No. Because, I'm going to disagree. There's such thing as a stupid opinion. And there's also something of an objective truth. That's not an opinion. Okay? If you look at the term exclusive, it means one. Okay? Exclusive. That's what it means. One. Right? You cannot sit there and tell people that it's even remotely close to being an exclusive. If even, does the game drop 3 days earlier on PlayStation than it does on Xbox? This game is going to be dropped the same time simultaneously with one another, regardless. All that other stuff it's going to sell, it doesn't matter. People don't need a PlayStation to buy the game. Therefore, it's not an exclusive. It's that simple. The problem is we want to sit there and give people credit. It's their opinion. And when people are using their opinion to be maliciously and purposely ignorant to facts. No, this is not an opinion. This is straight up delusion.
But it's like the rationale behind it is like, it's like you're telling me I should understand, and they're using all these random ass goalposts to determine why this is technically a PlayStation exclusive.
It's stupid.
And I'm like,
you know what's funny? I called this. Y'all remember? Give me my credit. I called y'all. I called this out when I said, watch these ponies use this game like a PlayStation exclusive. Game still with another W. Y'all know I called that. I called that freaking several months ago. I'm like, watch, all these ponies going to act. The way they acted over this game, remember with Marlon? They think this game's a PlayStation exclusive. And Lord behold, look at this. Look at what we're talking about. GTA being a PlayStation exclusive.
And I couldn't really engage anymore. Why can I think of J-Man? J-Man had a reasonable take, but I wasn't really like, that's not really what was like irritating me. Like this guy I know is a known troll, X-Walk Gaming. He tells me to let it go. You know the answer. Xbox failed in the console war. GTA 6 will be treated as an exclusive to the PlayStation 5 due to many.
If it was treated as an exclusive, then the game would be released as an exclusive. You people sound stupid. So I guess what's kind of an exclusive is that GTA 5 has mods and the console versions don't. I guess that's an exclusive. I mean, technically speaking, even though it's the same game, but I always wanted to play in the servers, the role play servers that they got on PC. You can't do that on console. I guess that is an exclusive.
Factors. You now move to PC. You made your bed, laying it. Your disdain for PlayStation is ridiculous. Now, I don't know what I said in my post that revealed I had any disdain, or was my post more so disagreeing with him saying this is like a PlayStation exclusive?
And this is the problem. This is the problem. When you're a follower and you're not a leader, okay? They look at you like a clown, okay? You know what I'm saying? He even got people in the comment section clowning you, bro. You're supposed to be a grown man. You need to stand on something, man. At the end of the day, I understand people are going to make fun of people for all different types of reasons, but you know why people come at you like this, bro? Because you don't stand on nothing. That's why I blocked this dude from my friend. I'm like, bro, I don't got no time for this loser. That's what I don't even think I got time for this dweeb. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, because it's the way you act, bro. You feel me? You don't stand on nothing. You know, even when, you know, people are correct, you find ways to, like I said, you're an Xbox fanboy with PlayStation narratives. You're the definition. You should say the best pony bot theory. Because you're not a bot. You're not even an Xbox fanboy. This dude thinking, you know, you're a pony bot. That's what you are. Because you let people dictate and control what fun that you had. That's why you're stressing out. Remember when Smooth would look happy? Now all of a sudden he looks miserable. That's because of the people you hang with, bro. You hang with misery. Misery loves company. How hard is that for people to understand? Okay? When people do stuff like that, you know what I do? I'm like, oh, I'm done. You think I'm going to sit there and be around a bunch of people that don't like me? You get what I'm saying? No, we keep it moving. I'll be the type of person, even though I have friends, I would rather have no friends if that's what I have to deal with. You get what I'm saying? Because I stand 10 toes on when I speak and what I do and what I say. You don't. You're a follower. You need people. You need validation. You need these things to fulfill something in your heart when you don't need nothing, bro. What are you talking about, man? You don't need none of this. I'm sorry I got to talk to Kidsmoove like he a little kid, but that's how it is, though. That's why I'm like, yo, how you people grown acting like this, bro? Y'all got families. Oh, no, let's keep it 100. Y'all got families, and y'all care more about a piece of plastic than the woman that you laying with? There's something wrong with you people, man. You need to get them circuits plugged back in together. I've been playing Detroit Become Human, and it looked like you just took the thing out of your chest, and nothing ain't computing. You know, so he gonna get a 2-hour shutdown if he don't talk, if he don't glorify PlayStation again or something like that. You people, man, you know, Detroit becomes Sony.
But it's not like a PlayStation exclusive because it exists on the competitor's platform. So the thing is like, I don't like, what are the factors that make this like a PlayStation exclusive? Maybe somebody else will tell us. And this guy, you know, he wants to dig deep into the rabbit hole. He says, pretending you don't understand what he's saying is not an argument against his point. It just makes you sound dumb. One, dumb. Two, desperate to take his words to an illogical extreme because you can't engage with his actual point. Because
there's not even an actual point that's being made. There's nothing to be taken seriously about, bro. There's no point that was made. GTA 6 will be treated. How can something be treated? If GTA 6 was dropping on PlayStation 5 only, that would be treated as a play. But it's not, guys. And you say due to many factors, but what factors is that, X-Vote? Like, you people are ridiculous, man. Your disdain for PlayStation is ridiculous. I mean, the people can say the same thing about you, Xfold, in regards to Xbox. So I don't know how you out here bashing him for something. That's what I'm saying. Why are you accommodating these people? Regardless of what you do for their validation, they're never going to like you, Smooth. Real recognize real, bro. But these are the type of clowns that you want to be a part of because you get entertainment from that. You know what I do with people? I've had people that I know do this. You know what I do? I cut them loose. I cut them like loose ends over here. That's what I do. I cut the loose ends off. I don't have time to tolerate this. You know what I'm saying? You people are ridiculous, man. Grow up. Y'all like 40 years old and plus. You know what I mean? Still console worn. Grow up.
Likely to turn out true. What will turn out true? The game being kind of exclusive to PlayStation if it's currently available to wishlist and I think in pre-order for Xbox. Like, what? The only thing that makes this statement true if the game gets canceled for Xbox. That's the only logic. That's the only thing that makes what he says make sense or make it true if it doesn't release on Xbox. And as of today, the game is releasing on Xbox, day and date. Like, I don't care who has the marketing deal. I don't care what console has the most sold. Where is the game going to be available to buy? Where is the game going to be available to purchase? Where can you load the game? You know what I mean? So I know everybody.
You know, man, he don't realize, man, you cannot win an argument with somebody that's stupid because all you're going to do is make yourself look stupid. The whole point of this is for you to laugh at these dummies. You're not supposed to be taking these people seriously in the first place. Why do you have several content creators that address these people's points and they're out here laughing at them? Nothing they're saying has any sort of validity, so therefore that it should be taken as such. Okay? These are console fanboy warriors, more likely like yourself, and this is what you guys do on a day-to-day basis.
I think they have these sweet takes, but their takes aren't making any sense. I'm just going to go back to Xbox because, like, none of his shit. Like, all right, he says, you are making it more complicated than it needs to be. Xbox admitted defeat, raised their console pricing, ushered the fan base to move to PC ecosystem. It makes sense that due to these reasons and more, GTA 6 will have a much more sustainable impact on PlayStation. Nobody's arguing its impact on PlayStation or any platform that
it's going to have impact on all platforms, and even when it drops on PC, it's going to have impact.
Exist on. I only made the argument is how is it like an exclusive if it exists on Xbox? Nobody has been able to refute that. Like, yeah, the back and forth is insane. The back and forth on that particular one is insane. I want to collapse his, but let's see.
This is ridiculous.
He said, is your question really what you read from Jason's tweet? Because if so, you missed the point by a lot. And this statement has been made about many, many games over the decade about one platform. See, that's the thing, right?
No, it hasn't. Nobody has been. You guys make stuff up, bro. Nobody's ever said this. Nobody. You guys have literally changed the term of an exclusive because all PlayStation games are going to PC inevitably. So this is the excuse, the coping that they got to do, knowing that all their PlayStation beloved exclusives will be played on the new Xbox PC. That's just all it is, bro. This is coping. And we all can see through.
So what a lot of people want is they want us to pretend something is something when it's not. So they want us they want us to universally.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it, Smooth. They pretend that Xbox is dead, but it's still around here. They pretend that Xbox don't have a new hardware coming out, even though Sarah Bond and several people at Microsoft have confirmed it. They've been playing pretend the whole damn time. Like, bro, what?
Pretend that Grand Theft Auto 6 is only coming out for PlayStation because they don't acknowledge that the Xbox exists. That's fine if you don't want to acknowledge that Xbox exists, but the thing is, at the end of the day, if I decide to purchase Grand Theft Auto, right? If I decide to purchase Grand Theft Auto 6...
Well, you can't. You can't, because you put yourself... You can't. Remember, Mr. Go to PC? Oh! You want to play GTA 6 Smooth? Well, I guess you will. Not everybody else, but you will have to play it exclusively on PlayStation. And people are, Gamester, what do you mean? remember, you said you're done with Xbox, right? Yeah, he did say that. He did say that. So I'm assuming he still has a PlayStation. Yes. So that means that you set yourself up for this. I can't even get mad at you getting clowned for this because you set yourself up for this. So technically speaking, yes. Yes, for you it is. Because remember, you took your Xbox out for the PC, remember? You're like, dang, I'm too good at this. I'm too good. Right? GameStop with another W. You took your console out, so therefore you can't buy it on Xbox. Because remember, you're on PC now. That's what you said. Instead of saying, hey, I'm gonna go play on PC as well as console and be fine with that, you wanted to be a fanboy, take your console out. So I guess technically speaking, they are right. You will have to play it exclusively on PlayStation. Because I told people, you ain't putting that Xbox back in. Not even for GTA 6, because that would also make you a liar and a hypocrite. So now you got to stand on that. So for you to enjoy GTA 6 Smooth, yes, I guess it is exclusive for you.
I'm purchasing it on an Xbox because that's what I have.
No. Don't play this crap. No. Oh, no. No, we ain't doing that, bro. I told y'all. No, Mr. Oh, you playing on. Look at it with a smile on his face. I'm playing it on my Xbox. What the? Bro, you just told people you go on a PC.
Grand Theft Auto, right? If I decide to purchase Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm purchasing it on an Xbox because that's what I have.
Why would you purchase it on PC, though? Ain't that why you on PC? Why are you still holding on to this Xbox if everything is all sunshine and daisies on PC? I guess that's not true. I guess this was for the views. What was it for, Smooth?
So you see, like there are, contrary to what a lot of you believe, there
all
are.
All right, well, you know what, man? Let's end this on this ocean. Hold on.
To the point. So I think I have officially moved to PC gaming. No, I didn't get rid of my Xbox. Still, some of the games that are coming out, I'm going to be playing on PC. I say that because over the past month and a half to 2 months, I've been playing exclusively on PC with a lot of titles. People don't realize the streaming I've been doing. Those are all me playing games on PC. Just finally getting that one-stop hub for gaming. Whether I want to play.
Well, I mean, you can't get that one-stop for hub for gaming because guess what? You're gonna still need that Airbox to play that GTA 6.
Games, that Xbox are putting out, games that PlayStation's putting out, or just regular third-party games,
Instead of just having the PC complement his console, you set yourself up for this. So I can't even get mad when people. Actually, I'm not upset that people are clowning on you because you did this to yourself. That's why these dudes was like, well, didn't you go to PC? They're clowning you. If I tell people I'm going to PC, it's to compliment anything. Anything that I purchase is to compliment something. Okay? That's what it is. It's to compliment something. You think I'm freaking, I'm gonna sell my AirPod. I'm gonna sell my, because I have 3 PS5s, and even though I think PS5 sucks, but it complements my other TVs. Look, I'm gonna get rid of my PS5 because Sony ain't got no games. Well, it's still a good PS4. I mean, right? It's a PS4 that plays PS5 games. That's how at least I can see it. But you guys is ridiculous.
PC is just now just more ideal, and it's been proven that way to me.
See,
because that's how I've been.
It's been proven until GTA 6 didn't get a release date for it.
Gaming, but most of the games I'm looking forward to coming into the next year, coming into the new year, are obviously multi-plat. They are all existing on PC, with the exception of like a Wolverine or Grand Theft Auto. But Grand Theft Auto, I've never been big on Grand Theft Auto. Wolverine, I'm not quite sold on.
Like I said, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This man, he dug his own grave. He dug his own grave. So like I said, man, that's what happens when you go down the PlayStation pony rabbit hole. You end up with a carrot with bite marks in it. But hey, you could have got your carrots freshly produced by Xbox, but you rather dig in the dirt in the ground and with your big old stouts and look for them yourself. And it's got a lot of dirt and maybe a few bite marks. Take care.